Hello everybody, today I'm here with a review of the LEGO Marvel superhero set, Iron Man Extremis Seaport Battle. This is set number 76006. It has 195 pieces, recommended from ages 6 to 12. This was on shelves from March 2013 to December 2014, where it retailed for $20. Now let's take a look at the box. I don't have the box anymore, so here's a picture of the front of the box and the back of the box. I do still have the instructions, however. Standard instructions as usual. This is demonstrating the glow-in-the-dark head. Here's all the pieces. An advertisement for the LEGO Marvel Superheroes game. LEGO Club. Win. It also comes with a mini comic, which I can go through, and you can pause if you want to read any of that. I guess not read, there's no words in there. Yeah. And then advertisements for the 2012 wave and 2013 wave. Our first figure for the set is Iron Man in his Mark 42 armor. Currently, this is only one of two sets that has the Mark 42 armor in it. It hasn't been updated since then. By 2013 standards, I think this was up there for Iron Man suits. However, looking back, I don't know if it's the best. I don't know if the color is super accurate. I'll put up a picture of the actual suit. The gold coloring is a little more, it's a little lighter, and this is the same gold as the previous Iron Man figures. I know LEGO's color palette is limited, but maybe trying something in tan or light tan would work. But of course, as with all the other Iron Man figures, the helmet does flip up to reveal Tony Stark's face underneath. And the other head, he's a lot more scared. Well, that's going to be Iron Man. Let's move on to the next figure. Our next figure is War Machine. We've had a lot of War Machine figures. We've had a lot of War Machine figures since then. But back in 2013, this was the first one. And I honestly think it still holds up pretty well. However, as for accuracy with the movie, War Machine wasn't in it. It was Iron Patriot. However, I was still glad to get a War Machine figure, because there was also the Iron Patriot figure with the LEGO Marvel Superheroes game, and there's also a new one coming out soon. The gun is mounted with a neck clip and a lightsaber hilt connected to this. Mine's a little yellowed underneath the helmet, same mold as the Iron Man helmet. We have Rhodey, and I still think this head is the most accurate we've gotten. And here's the other side where we have an angry expression. I like this one. And here's a better look at the back printing. And here we have Aldrich Killian. He has an alien conquest gun and a suit that I think is exclusive to this set. Now his head is white because it glows in the dark, as demonstrated in the instructions. Now this is an older figure, so I don't know if the head's gonna glow in the dark as well as it did. But he also has an angry expression with the red Extremis lines on his face. Now onto the main build. So here's the main build of this set, the boat. I think overall it's pretty well built. I think it's sleek in these areas over here. I like how this windshield piece is perfectly angled to the slope of this arch. I think that's nice. The only thing that's maybe not so great is the way that the sides of these bricks kind of stick out from the side of the front. Maybe that could have been smoothed out a little better, but it's not a huge deal. Now there's some rattling around in the front. You can take off this part, and there's a little stick of dynamite in there to blow up the boat. Here's a steering wheel inside with some clips. Nope. We've also got these missiles in the back, which have probably my favorite method of firing them in any LEGO set before or since this, which is if you take these levers on the back and pull them down, you can fire that. Yeah, and you can fire them individually or at the same time, and I really like how that came together. It's pretty simple. You just have this part angled up here so that they can shoot it. But I just think it's pretty cool. Here's the side build of this set. Water buoy thing. This is a classic simple play feature that has this 2x4 in between this other 2x4 connected to these studs, and if you just press it down and the top part comes off. So it's simple, but it's fun, and I like doing it. Stickers in this set are here, 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 and here. Overall, in 2013, I think this would have been totally worth it to pick up. Nowadays, I still think it's a fun set, but we've had plenty of boats since then, so the only thing that's still kind of exclusive to this set is this version of War Machine, who has had many versions since then, this version of Aldrich Killian, who is getting a new version soon, and then the Mark 42, which hasn't been remade since, but it was also in the Malibu Mansion set. But that's going to be all from me. I'll see you later.